bit late. I'm so happy. I had to buy it. I'm not drinking anymore because all my friends like drinking. Like man, Muslim man. But I have 4 hours to drive. Crystal. And I've been thinking about I don't need to do videos anymore because it's been about clearing the situation. What does that mean for me? And now it is so right. I hope it's gonna stay that way and I'm gonna commit to myself. And I've been so courageous. I'm so proud of myself. And I did so many crazy things. Um, just you know, being inspired through this connection and being pushed to my limits, and I didn't know at all any more guidance or what is right or wrong. But now I understand why, because it was not quite right, but it was right because I gone over my limits, and now I feel like I'm flying, literally. And now I'm high. Yesterday I said I'm not high, but I'm so thrilled. In front of my, I said I want to say it. My parents like, oh, what? Like those people? No, sad, heartbreaking. And I said like I'm not even high. Like, I want to hug everyone. His father want to hug me. Mm, sweet, like him. Well, what I was thinking about is there are so many plans and dreams I want to realize, and my life waiting for me. My life is my dream. Myself is my dream, and that is what I had to come to realize because it was not easy to find that. Most of what we all who been raised up, like I don't want to remember, I don't want to talk about it anymore, but so shattered inside that we couldn't find those pieces, and it's all perfect, so perfect. I have so many dreams. I mean, my ex is sweet, like my other ex as well. There are some other men. I already learned someone on the train. Like he kissed me briefly. Want to come, but of course I'm intuitive. I know my ex is rather better. But why not experience something new? Like anyway, I see what's going on. Like I can see if it's a play up, but why not? Like maybe. And I have so many dreams. Like I want to work with less benefited people, something social, like to help where I can, to make some awareness. What I cannot feels right, to help, to converge in somewhere or to start some communities. I want to learn pole dancing. I want to learn piano. I want to dance hip hop, and we already have plans. I want to make a tai chi. I want pursue my healing business, and I do some meditation like for past lives and animal and spirit guide, and I can do this because I see. I close my eyes and I see all of this personal on the person, written for with my mind. I just only ask sometimes where the person wants to go, what they see. I say what I see, and it's always a perfect. Like I love it, and other plans too. It's maybe new talents. I don't know whether I want to write, but why not? I could take a course intuitive writing, just to write something, or to paint. I think paint would be rather, and some just new experience, some sexual experiences, and like live. I'm excited. I'm so eager to start my life. My twin had to grow up to understand there is no other way than to go that way. It our journey. It was like there was not quite one cheese and the other around, or maybe from the outside, but I had to go through so much so I could feel he can bear to let me go because he cannot and he doesn't want because he wanna stay there, you know. Like he knows that and okay, he's there. It's not thrilling but alright. Can't believe he can have something else. No comments. I mean, everyone with their lives, even we feel each other, we are giving free for the divine feminine or divine masculine for each other, for the world to develop, to believe in them as the mother for the child. We cannot do that for them. As I said in previous video, there is no other way than to let go, believe, give a hint, support if it's needed, or be inspiration itself. But they grow up. They're not babies anymore. They've been babies. They've been babies. I remember many times I held him as a child, and it was so real. Like he was so weak, so immature, so small, and he is developing to trust, to break free from the patterns. The physical twin is not born into this vastness of the wonder. Even they are very developed on the physical level, but in the end it comes to one. Quantum physics or science in its end point is the same as it spirituality or esoteric will be. And everyone comes to this conclusion. So who not coming to this conclusion is only those who are not interested, neither of both of it. Because in the end it's only energy. I mean, it's powerful energy. And it's the energy that we let vibrate. Let make be form. Let make be ourselves one. Either we work for oneness, what we really are, joy and freedom, or we work for separation and actually suffer now we're living, so that's not worth it anyway. I wish every divine feminine and every divine masculine as well to understand there is no other way than to go inside. But as more we do for the other, as less possible. Everything we do, even we go and chase them as I did or whatever we do call, only if it's from the inside source. Like I need this. Because in the end, I've been afraid, what is that? Is that a separation? Like, because I'm depending on the outside? No. This is only looks that way if you look as your twin is outside. But if you see that what you do, even if it looks like you do for them, do it because you know this is inside job for you too, or is the same. Then only then you understand what actually oneness is. The twin flames are just the actual love, no escape oneness. Do you understand? This is inside. What you do to yourself, you do to them, or vice versa. Say hello, my beauty. Oh, so happy. I slept so much. Like something symbolic happened though, and I want to tell you this. Yesterday I came home and it's been like stinking so much, and I immediately do the aquarium, and fishes are dead. Like because my neighbor they gave so much food. It's my fault. I didn't say how much. He like half of a doll of a box, but 4 fishes still still were alive. So I was so I immediately changed or I started to change the water, but it was like clueless. I just put those fishes immediately in clear water. Those four, three female and one male, and Jesus Christ. So I had to change a lot. I threw away all the sand I wanted already for a long time to change it because you know you cannot change the sand all that lies on the ground. You cannot just always zip it, but yeah. But I had one fish. His name was Tasha. That was always like kind of surviving the attacks because I had too many fishes and I was already like talking with my ex because he has 350-liter aquarium and like talking with my ex like what to do with them. He said like make a smoothie. My ex is really funny. So well and they was of course like always a bit protecting their you know piece of freedom, but they've been very healthy and beautiful. But one fish was like the smallest. I don't know if the survival of the new generation because they didn't make a new babies here. You know they need free space to make babies as well, or they're gonna be eaten, or maybe they've been eaten. And this one was always kind of surviving, but I always been worrying about him because he was like the smallest, and they sometimes they bit he had bitten the tail, and the other times it was the flaws, and then the other time they ripped half of his this where they and the head those on the lungs they have as well some pieces, and they are not like regrow, but he can of course live in it. And for the fishes the water is the air, so they couldn't survive in that water. So I don't know how those survived. I'm very proud of them. And now they are so colorful, like so shine glittering. They have glitter colors, they have rainbow colors as they usual have of course, but in clear water. And now I can see them. I didn't give them to eat because now they are like together or four like sticking together. So what I but it was about this one small fish. This one was like the image for my twin, because I always kind of like, yeah, you're surviving, you are so small, so weak, but you're trying, you are struggling, you're, fighting. By every day, like, looked at him, and I was kind of worrying, and I was protecting, I was trying, and every time, if I was not there a bit longer, and I didn't know how much food, I knew, of course, already for naturally. Now I know how much I know how they eat. Even you never know, because, this immediately, the food goes down, and you don't know how much from it to go pick up. So I just see, I put a couple of time, and I see when they don't want to eat anymore. But I knew that naturally. So about this one small, of course he died too, and I was like looking at those who from 10, died 6. So I had 5 big, and I didn't see him, and those 4 I didn't see which they were. So I just I changed everything in aquarium, because the other fishes was already in safety, and put everything out, and there he was on the ground, like in the sand. And yeah, I put some sand on the grass outside, like for the honor. And I'm so freed, because it's like so symbolic, like to be always this protective about someone you feel and love so much. That's not how it should go. They have to go up and protect themselves. And of course, the pace, the path, it had been perfect the way it was. And we cannot stop love each other, and we have to surrender to that too, that we're always gonna be in the heart of the other and love each other. But we have to be completely free from each other. Completely free. If we're gonna be ready to be together, to be good to each other first of all, like to be free for ourselves. That's what is twin flame. Not hate, no charge, no. If I fall in love with someone else, I don't expect anything after I met twin. That's the beauty of it. So we have to care about twin as the same. And I read yesterday this poem, and I saw my twin like so beautiful. Like you go on the street, and and I see, and I smell you, and I feel the snowflakes on your eyelashes, and air on your skin, and I follow you everywhere. And the further was, I am you, I am your life. So I understood, yes, this is it. I am who I was seeking for. And if I cannot win myself, there's no point in anything. That's about my life. Green tea. Yesterday it was beautiful in the train. I mean, we are, of course, pulled to go over our limits, and with so many people in the train. I've been alone for some time, and then been with someone, and we've been singing, and I've been doing energy. That's so beautiful. But then it was kind of to go to others, because we changed trains, and he wanted to sit with 2 others, like 4, and of the other side 4, and it was awkward. And I was like, he was so smart, so fun. He said I was so funny. Like he was doing compliments, or making compliments. I'm funny. I am awkward. I'm so peculiar. This is so good. And I'm doctor. That's me. sweet home. I feel different. The other time when I came home, I want to go back immediately. But now I know he doesn't live here. I felt his energy so much there. Like he grew up there. I wished I lived there, but I've been talking with someone working there and they said it's not enough nature. I said, what? You have so beautiful park. Like it's not always you see it. It's or it is as you see it. But I'm gonna move from here as well. It's just my life. It's my dream. That's what I do with it. So I wish you a beautiful journey. Don't have expectation. If you're in love with someone, send him their open love, light, blessings from beyond, and try to go out of yourself. Out of the way. Not asking the mind, because if I'm not asking the mind, I make so crazy things. I'm so proud of myself. I'm adventurous. Yesterday I give the cat quilt to some homeless woman because it was so warm and I have enough quilts for my mother. She's always gathering things. She's messy. Yeah. Well,